a comprehensive guide to installing security doors in your home. In 2020 alone, there were a total of 377,805 home break-ins in the US. You are not immune to such. Burglars can strike your home anytime unannounced. One thing you can do to prevent them from gaining access to your home is to install an unbreakable security door. Here is a comprehensive guide on how to go about it. Choose the right material. You have several material options for your security doors as outlined below. Steel. This is the best for security purposes because of its exceptional toughness. It's very difficult for burglars to break a steel door, and if they attempt, they will spend so much time on it that you will have long arranged for their arrest. Solid core timber. Wood can also be used to construct security doors. The heavier the construction, the more secure they are. You would want to avoid light wooden doors, as burglars may easily break into them. The good thing about wooden doors is their unequaled beauty and warmth. Aluminium. Aluminium is lighter than steel, hence a viable option for security doors where the building structure can't support weighty doors. Fiberglass. This is the latest entrant in the market. They are more damage resistant than wood, need little to no maintenance, are energy efficient, are reinforced with steel plates for added security, and are usually engineered to a high quality that improves your home's aesthetics. Cream face screen. When you are at home, it's normal to leave the front door open to let in the fresh air and enjoy the outside views while keeping pests away. But opportunistic burglars can take advantage of this and momentarily make away with your expensive possessions. To prevent this from happening, you would want to install a cream safe screen made of a dual layer of high tensile mesh. Coupled with an excellent locking mechanism, sturdy frame, and perfect anchoring of the mesh into the frame, you can be sure that no intruder will succeed in breaking into your home during the day. Select the best lock type. Deadbolts offer the best protection against break-ins. In essence, lock bolts are moved into position by turning key or knob. This type of locking mechanism adequately resists battering, boring, and knocking. And given that the locking mechanism sits within the door structure, it's even more difficult for burglars to tamper with deadbolts. Aside from deadbolts, here are other lock types you can consider as you try to increase your home security. Mortise locks. These are next to deadbolts in terms of security rating. Inserting a key into the lock cylinder and turning it drives the locking latch into position. Padlocks. It's not advisable to use this for security doors because the locking mechanism isn't entirely concealed. Burglars can easily break the padlock and gain access to your home. But if it's the only viable option, go for the heavy-duty padlocks that will give burglars a hell of a time. Smart locks. Technological advancements have made it possible to have keyless door locks. Instead, you control them using an app on your smartphone or a buttoned control pad on the door. The good thing about them is that you can open and close your door remotely. Thus, you will never have to worry that you forgot to lock your door when you stepped out of the house. Also, you'll have no more instances of losing keys and having to call locksmiths to help you out. Some even notify you on your phone when someone tries to tamper with them. The hinges. One of the tricks burglars use is detaching the hinges to gain entry into homes. So you must ensure that your door hinges are high grade and fitted with additional security features. One component you won't want to miss on your hinges is the security studs. One leaf of the hinge contains a stud that makes into a hole and on the opposite leaf when the door is closed. Even if a burglar manages to remove the pin of the hinge, the two leaves remain locked into each other, and it won't be possible to swing the two leaves past each other to open the door. Another option is to use hinges with non-removable pins. This way, burglars who attack from the hinge end of the door will go through the additional pain of cutting the barrel off the hinge, and this gives you more time to report the matter to authorities and have them caught in the act. Opening versus door dimensions. Don't make the mistake of falling for a particular security door, perhaps because of its beauty, and forcing it to fit your home. If it's smaller than the opening, you might be forced to fill up the spaces before left around. The fillers may act as a weak point, given that they are not part of the main structure of your house, and burglars can quickly take down the security door. If it's too large, you might be forced to expand the opening, and this may weaken the house's frame. Therefore, make a point of getting the exact dimensions of your door opening and look for a perfectly matching security door. If you can't find any ready-made match in the market, go to those contractors who can build a customized one for your special needs. Aesthetics. As much as the door you are installing is primarily meant for security, it doesn't mean that you should compromise on the aesthetics. On this account, consider installing a door that matches your overall home design. If your home is a traditional one, go for heavily built wooden doors. If it's modern, but you still want the warmth of wood, you can opt for fiberglass finished with a wooden texture. For steel and aluminum security doors, you would want to choose the powder-coated ones rather than merely painting them. A powder coating is better protection against corrosion and weather damage, no matter the intensity of the environmental elements. Conclusion. One way to protect yourself, your family, and your possessions is to install a strong security door that deters burglars from breaking in. Some of the factors you must consider when choosing and installing one include the material, the locking mechanism, the hinge type, dimensions, and aesthetics. For best results, hire a reliable contractor for the job. Avoid doing it yourself because you may not have the expertise to install an unbreakable door.